Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Murphy. It's time for math. In today's lesson, you're going to learn to use patterns to make and find the parts of numbers up to 19. Before we do that, we need to remember, what's a pattern? You're right, a pattern is something that repeats itself over and over and over. Today, we're going to be using a number line up to 20 to look for patterns. Let's check it out. Let's take a look at a number line up to 20. What patterns do you see in the rows of the number chart? I notice the numbers in the bottom are greater. And look, the digits on the right side of each column are the same. We have 4 and 4, 5 and 5, and so on. Let's take a closer look at the column that has 4 and 14. Here are the 10 frames that show those numbers. How are the 10 frames the same? You're right, they both show a group of 4 ones. Look, the top one shows 4 ones. How are these 10 frames different? You're right, this one also has a group of 10. In fact, it's 1 10 and 4 ones. So how many more do you think you need to get from 4 to 14? You're right, you would need 10 more. Let's see if this works with our other columns. Let's look at these columns. 4 and 14, 5 and 15, 6 and 16. Well, we know 4 plus 10 equals 14. Do you think that pattern would work for our next column? You're right, it does. 5 plus 10 equals 15. So what does that mean about this column? You're right, 6 plus 10 equals 16. If we start at 6 and add 10 more, it brings us to 16. Wow, those patterns sure do make it easier to make our teen numbers. Thanks so much for learning with me, friends. If you liked this video and want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe.